Welcome back to the channel, people. We are headed out to check out a couple bike dealerships, have a look at some good looking bikes, get a bite to eat, go for a little ride. But on the ride out there, I wanted to address one of the questions I'm seeing a lot of, and it might be because I ride one myself, but the question being, is an 883 cubic inch engine, like an 883 Sportster, enough power? And will it be enough power to commute on the freeway? It's one of the questions I see a lot, and it's one of the questions I had when I was looking at a bike, and I was almost put off from buying this bike because I didn't think it was going to be enough power. It used to be the smallest that Harley-Davidson offered. The next up being the 1200, but these days they also make like the Street 500 and the Street 750. But I'm talking about the Sportster, the 883 Sportster. As you can see right now, we're cruising at 80 miles an hour on the freeway in the fast lane, keeping up with traffic, no problem. And a lot of people are scared of doing this. They're scared of taking this little 883 to these RPMs at these speeds. And it is loud. The RPMs are high, but it's built for it. This little Sportster loves running at these RPMs. It does a fantastic job, and it's got more power in it. I mean, I can't rip up to 100 miles an hour and pass all this traffic, but it's got no problem staying at these speeds all day. I would say if you are coming from sport bikes, even if you're on something small like a 500 or 650, if it's like a side-by-side engine, it's probably quicker, especially at freeway speeds, than the 883. The 883 definitely has a lot of low-end torque. It'll get you off the line, it'll get you moving. But where it does suffer is I would say past 85 miles an hour on the freeway. Or if you're trying to go high speeds, like 60 plus, uphill, is where, I mean, even then it's not bad. Honestly, it's less of a can the bike do it and more of a can you do it, because the wind past 75, 80 miles an hour can get strong, and if you're a new rider, it's going to be jarring, and you're not going to be used to it. I definitely took a little while to get used to that myself, but just a testament to how strong the 883 really is. I'm riding with a passenger right now, and we're cruising at 80 miles an hour in 5th gear, no problem. Of course, 5th gear. It'd be nice if we had a 6th gear, of course, but 5th gear, 80 miles an hour is no issue. I mean, I see people talking trash on Sportsters in general, and especially the 883. But I have absolutely no problem with it. I ride with a passenger all the time. We ride up mountains on this bike, and it is phenomenal. You may not be able to do what a sport bike does, but it's a great bike. It is plenty of power to ride, especially if you're just planning to ride alone. It is plenty of power. As a first bike, I would definitely recommend it. They are a bit cheaper than the 1200. Cost of admission is pretty low. You can usually buy a pre-owned 883 Sportster for less than $5,000. Easy. You probably, honestly, you could get one for probably $3,000. If you're mechanically inclined and you want to take a work on it, you can get it around that or less, easy, all day long. And these bikes are everywhere. Like just pull up off-road right now, and I bet you'll find Sportsters galore on there. Because the Sportster really is an entry-level bike. It's what people use to get into Harleys. And then, I mean, if you're into it, you can either say I'm good, and you can take your time learning, or you can upgrade. If you like it and find out what you want to do and you want to invest more money, you can upgrade it. For myself, I thoroughly enjoy this bike. It is plenty for me, and I enjoy that I got in at a low price point, and I'm able to put all these modifications on it and do all these things I want with it, like change up the bars, slap some like a sissy bar on the back. I'm about to get my seat reupholstered, make it a little more comfortable. It is a pretty old seat, but it's a nice seat. It's a nice Corvette. And one nice advantage you have of these bikes is they're really light. I think this bike is about 400, I want to say 450 pounds. And it sounds heavy, and I mean, if you're a brand new rider, it's going to feel heavy at first, but now it just feels like a little ballerina. Like, this thing is amazing. And once you can do things like upgrade the engine size, you can upgrade the cylinder size on these with kits. Upgrade them to a 1200, a 1250, a 1275. But Hammer Performance makes a 1250 kit that I'm actually pretty interested in, because I wouldn't mind just a little bit more extra power since I do ride 2-up so often. But I don't want to get rid of this bike. I love this bike. It's taken me a lot of places so far. It's more than 5,000 miles on this bike, and I've enjoyed it every minute. It is a great bike, and again, cruising 80 miles an hour on the freeway in the fast lane, no problem. And I could do 85, I could do 90, but I mean, we're just gonna say we do 80. Yeah, but with the 1275 kit, or a 1250 kit, or a 1200 kit, you can do that kit. You can add cams in it. You can do an open filter, like a free-flowing air filter and free-flowing exhaust. You can put a chain drive on it, and all of these things increase the power. You can really turn a Sportster into a powerhouse. The weight to power ratio of a Sportster can absolutely beat out other bikes. The Sportster was originally made as Harley's race bike, and I mean, if you've seen the Sportster R, it's a pretty sweet looking race bike. And yeah, there's people who drag race with these bikes and just have amazing times, because the weight on these bikes is so much lower than the larger frames than the other models, the other lines of Harleys. Again, like, if you're looking for just straight up speed and you don't care about cruisers, then a sport bike might be more your speed. But I like to chill, I like to cruise, and the 883 has been amazing for me. Never lacked the power when we're doing twisties or going up mountains. None of that. It's been a great bike, So, does the 883 have enough power? Yes, the 883 definitely has enough power. Definitely can take it on the freeway. You can ride it there all day long. We're gonna get off the freeway here in a bit. We're gonna go through the main street in Old Town. We're gonna check out these bike dealerships, grab a bite to eat. Ooh, little dust cloud there. I will catch you up then. check out American V Twin here, but looks like they are closed. That's alright. We're getting hungry anyway. Let's go get some food. Old Town Temecula. What's up, buddy? Gonna get us some grub. Of course, the next place we come to eat is barbecue. We like barbecue, what can I say? Texas Lil. I keep saying Lou, it's Texas Lil. Alright, we are stuffed. Saw some motorcycles, ate some food, we're ready to go home. Let's get back on the bike. Coming along for another one of my videos. See you guys next time. And yeah, if you're thinking about a small 883 Sportster, I would not be concerned with the power. You are definitely gonna have a good time. But yeah, thanks for coming along for another video. We'll see you again next time. Until then, ride safe.